Hey guys, it's Zung, and today we are going to be making peanut butter cookies. I'm going to start by mixing my dry ingredients. Here I'm using some all-purpose flour. I'm just going to add it to a bowl. And then I'm going to be using both baking powder and baking soda, just because the peanut butter tends to make the cookies a little dense, so we just kind of want to lighten things up. And if you guys want the full recipe, it'll be listed out in the description box below. Then I'm going to add a little bit of salt to balance the sweetness, and we'll just give it a mix. All right, we are done with the dry ingredients, so now I'm gonna work on the wet ingredients. All right, so for the wet ingredients, I'm gonna start by creaming the butter and sugars first. I just have a stick of butter here that's room temperature to make it really easy to work with. Add it into the bowl. And then I'm using a combination of white granulated sugar and brown sugar. This way, the cookie will have that crispiness on the outside and soft chewiness on the inside. Just go ahead and cream it with a hand blender for about 2 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. All right, this looks great. Let's go ahead and scrape the bowl down with our spatula. Now I'll add my egg, some vanilla extract, and our peanut butter. So for the peanut butter, I'm using a natural one, a natural creamy one, like this, and you'll notice that this one kind of separated, but that's totally fine. I usually try to look for ones with just salt and peanuts. So this one from Costco is actually one of my favorites. This one or the Trader Joe's one. And I'm just gonna use a cup of it, and we'll give it one more mix. Now I'll just dump in the flour mixture. We'll just add the whole thing in at once. We'll give it a final mix at low speed. Is our cookie batter. Just go ahead and scrape the dough back together. It'll look kind of crumbly right here, but once you scoop it out onto the baking pan, it'll stick together and become a nice cohesive cookie dough. All right, so I'm just gonna be using a cookie scoop to just scoop the dough out. Make sure it's nice and packed in, and I'll just scoop it onto a baking sheet that I've already lined with parchment paper. And just like your typical peanut butter cookie, I'm gonna take my fork, flatten it, and do that cross hatch action. All right. That is good. There's a nice crispiness on the outside, and the inside is just light and peanut buttery. It's sweet, but not too sweet. And it's just a really good peanut butter cookie. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button because it'll really help the video out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.